Let's do something a little different. Usually for my DIY projects, I know what I'm gonna do. And a lot of times I then, in the context of that, think of stuff that I have that I can use for that. More rarely, I have things that I know I want to do something with, so I specifically think of a project to use them in. Always a nice change of pace, good excuse to keep stuff. And to go down memory lane while going through childhood boxes occasionally. Why not do that purposely for a change? I have this box that I recently looked through in search of something that I wanted to use for my Super Mario Star Arch DIY. Didn't find it, disappointed but not surprised. As a little fun add-on at the end, I'm gonna do one little DIY craft project with one of the things I uncover. As of right now, your guess is as good as mine in terms of what it's gonna be, but I will get there, no doubt. Maybe a little bit of doubt. Let's take a look at this box. Right, so full of childhood artifacts that I would like decluttered. There's also many more boxes where that one came from. But let's concentrate on this one for now. So we're gonna play a little game. Is it trash? Is it nostalgia? Or is it useful? Place your bets now. I reckon this pile is gonna be the biggest and that one's probably gonna be the smallest. You know what they say, one man's trash is my treasure, usually. Because I am both physically and spiritually a human raccoon. Let's have a look. 2006 Polly Pocket microphone from whatever the Burger King equivalent of a Happy Meal was. Haven't had one in a long time. That basically just puts this echoey effect on your voice, but on the plus side it also comes with a pink pen at the bottom. Remember it being a lot bigger. That's what somebody said. My hands might have been smaller, but nonetheless, this is kind of disappointing. That's also what somebody said. If I hold it like this, it might be fine. Already gonna go in the prop box. Pretty sure that's one of the, if not the first time I ever did paper mache. Dried beans, I guess, inside of 2 empty yogurt cups and then covered in paper mache sludge. Beautiful paint job. Safe to say I still need it. Kidding. That would be a very bad start. Smurf bed. The Smurf is apparently somewhere else, but you bet I still have it. Okay. Another paper mache project. You know, in hindsight, foreshadowing, for sure, a bone that I made for a stuffed animal dog. This is a safe space and a judgment-free zone. Kit plastic medical kit. Is that supposed to take kids' fear of doctors away? I remember having fun with this, but still hating the doctor. Also, the doctors I went to never had smileys on their syringes, which probably would help a lot of people. Not insanely attached to it, and it doesn't seem useful, so it can probably go. SpongeBob as the Statue of Liberty. Didn't even like SpongeBob, really. I know, sacrilege, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. Except as an artist, I remember very fondly the episode where he teaches Squidward how to draw a circle by drawing a perfect portrait and then erasing everything except for the circle. And I just really love that one. For that alone, I could fit him into this place somewhere. From some sort of science kit, and it measures the wind. Adult versions of these have like actual numbers and, you know, all that sciencey stuff. Kid version just measures it in green, yellow, and red. I don't know, might be useful for parts. We'll come back to that. Oh, one of this piece of shit things where they put like a 5-second snippet of like the latest, let's just promote the hell out of this one to kids because they're dumb enough to fall for it. Shit song from this shit band that only existed for one summer. No offense, but actually full offense. Put it into this dumb piece of plastic that you can get with a Happy Meal, of all things. Yeah. Nope. It's dead. Probably not worth the batteries that it came with. So, goodbye. Oh, nice change of pace. Pretty sure this one's from Pizza Hut. Basically a video game without the screen. There used to be water in there. Interesting statement on the back. This is an interesting toy. Children enjoy the game greatly. Well, tell me you've been made in China by someone who doesn't actually speak English without telling me you've been made in China by someone who doesn't actually speak English. Listen, I might have to come back to the nostalgia pile anyway, depending on how bad it gets. A little ping pong bat that I've had for forever. Don't remember ever playing ping pong with it. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. I don't know, she's kind of creepy. And actually, got everyone's actual favorite character from Lilo and Stitch right here. So, sorry. keeping that. Tinkerbell. Pretty sure her rings glow in the dark. Oh yeah. Another big category might be things that came with kids magazines. Oh, the glory days. Witch themed pseudo magic 8-ball thingy. I'm an adult, I can make good decisions on my own now. Evidently. Oh hey, I think this actually... Hang on. You put her on this thing and then twist the turntables and then she dances. Actually, that makes it better. Plastic slingshot, poorly made kaleidoscope. Pretty sure that was like a, I don't know, like a kid's birthday. I might get the beads out and use them for something. What the hell is a pocket rocket? Yep, okay. Ah, maybe for teaching kids color theory. If you put blue and yellow together, what does that do? I feel like a kid's TV show presenter. Hang on. Color filters for camera? Question mark? Not that I couldn't do this better and more clean in post. Milka egg cup that makes it look like your egg's got legs. What the hell? Pretty sure that's when those kids magazines were in their spy era. Pretty sure it used to have a light. Oh my god, 2 batteries. AAA, but still. It also doesn't really make things appear that much closer. So... Oh, this thing. I don't think it's dead. Pretty sure you could get them for different characters. This is a Knuckles video game. You're supposed to catch baseballs. Well, excuse me, I know what I'm doing for the next hour. Wooden giraffe that you can put your scissors in. Pretty sure it was those exact scissors on my childhood desk. Maybe we should bring that era back, actually. What was her name? Wendy's kid from Peter Pan 2. Another figurine. You know, all cute little guys figurine things, I'm just gonna keep, no questions asked. It might have been a Kinder Surprise egg, actually. Not to trigger any Americans, but those were pretty great. Oh great, more spy stuff, I think. What's happening here? Battery's dead, probably don't need it. Oh my god, a very floppy witch keychain. Pretty sure that's... Cornelia? More shooting darts. Haven't found the device it belongs with yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clothing tag was shaped like a phone and silver shiny, and I thought it was the coolest thing. Looking at it now, not sure I really did need to keep it. Bit of fake cash. It's the old German currency before the euro. I never really lived through that era. Pretty sure it got changed when I was 4. Oh, those were all the rage. You had these like plastic ribbon things. But yeah. This thing, questionable to keep at best, but it's like a little flashlight that, oh my god. You know, this probably still works because my parents actually bought it and it wasn't, you know, in a magazine or a meal. You can put these little plastic caps on it, different things and shapes like printed on it, and then you can project those shapes onto the wall. Black plastic yo-yo with a ghost on it. Pretty sure that's remnants of a Halloween party. Oh look, the actual good kaleidoscope I had. Ah, another one of them. Jesus Christ, that one's even worse than the other one. It just looks like one of those goggles that are supposed to make you see things like when you're drunk. Listen, maybe I'll make a pirate themed video again. The Mickey Mouse dartboard, that some of these are probably... Ah! If the artwork were better, I'd think about it. Little Christmas bag, never heard anyone. Ah yes, an indoctrination device. More targets for plastic darts. Ah yes. At one point, they called this the future. Baby-born baby harness thing. I had a baby Annabelle, which was way prettier. Not to put the pressures of beauty standards on fake plastic babies, but you know. Put that with my other doll stuff and then one day we'll figure out where it goes. Another shooting thing. Cool. Plastic dagger. No idea where from. Do I need this when I have that? Pretty sure you could somehow make a plane out of this. Great, a random Barbie shoe. A water-filled glitter wand, but you're currently just seeing its sad, yellowed, almost empty remnants. But hey, maybe I can still point at shit with it. Wand number 2. I tried to make my own wand once. These ones more glorious looking pink feathers on the end. Great, now I have pink feather everywhere. Fuck's sake. Little boat made from popsicle sticks. More fake money. We have arrived at the euro. Little race car. Might have also been like a Kinder egg type of situation. Empty tape roll. Why? I don't remember. But if I throw it away now, I will think of a project to use it in tomorrow. It doesn't exactly sound great, but it's dinosaur shaped, and when you blow into it, this like little wheel spins, so... Oh, I had like a million of those. It's from when The Incredibles came out. Laundry detergent that my mom used to buy had these little laser pointers shaped like the Incredibles logo in them. Oh, another Halloween themed thing. Keeping that. Another gun shooting thing. Oh, that's what those belong with. Right. Well, that was a whole bunch of nothing. That one really isn't doing anything anymore. The smallest card deck I've ever seen. So unnecessary. And so fun. Turtle guy. I think that's another Kinder egg situation. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of them. There's so many little guys. My next project's gonna be building all of them in Alter. Hey, more Sega action. Might have been the same year as the Knuckles one, actually. Yup, 2005. That one also still works. Quality products right there. Random keychains. So many keychains. And I don't know where all of those came from. I remember that working better. But it is kind of fun. Maybe I'll get better at it if I keep trying. Little Merlin guy. A mammoth. That was definitely in a witch magazine at one point. Necklace that like is very important in the franchise. Used to have like a fancy looking thing in the middle of it. Knowing what I know about the 2000s, I'm guessing it was one of those mood thingies that changes color depending on how you feel. Oh, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure that's one of those mood rings. I mean, it's incredibly cheaply made and you can see the glue and it is all around a bit ugly. Okay. Little yellow plastic hippopotamus. T-Rex. Another little guy, little car. Pink, so what's not to like? Why wouldn't there be marbles? Oh, we're in the spy era again, are we? Yep. One of those things where you can look into your neighbor's yard over the fence without looking at all suspicious. I don't know about that one. A car. Oh, it's a lowrider. Did Cars come out in 2006? Because I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, what game is this now? I think it was Olympia. 2004. Huh. Out of battery. I think you could get these for like different Olympic disciplines. This one's bike racing. Sega put a lot more money into theirs than the Olympic Games Committee did. More just random assortments of keychains. A little bird. Tiny bumper car. Another Incredibles laser pointer. Little guy. Gun. Maybe I should pick the coolest prop gun in case I ever need it. Oh, I think that's the Heart of Kendra car. It is cracked. Its glory days are over, but I'm still keeping it. Little guy. Little guy. Witch themed Tamagotchi. Out of battery though. This one might actually be worth putting a new one in. Little disco ball keychain. Keeping it. Do I need very cheap Halloween plastic nails that don't fit me? You never know. Yep. There we go. As predicted, the nostalgia pile is definitely the biggest, but the trash pile is a lot bigger than I anticipated. So I'm counting that as a win. Safe to say, for me personally, this has already paid off. As for what I'm gonna do with all this stuff, well, I'm not gonna touch the nostalgia pile for now. All the little guys are probably gonna go around here somewhere. Maybe they'll pop up in the future. I think what's gonna happen to the trash pile is probably in the name. So what we're left with is behind me on the floor, the useful pile, ambitiously named. Let's just say that. Mostly things I think I can use for props, for funsies in videos. And then there's just a couple things left. So I'm gonna have a little think. Okay, that's just gone everywhere. Report back once I have the $1 million idea. Okay, I've slept on it and there's been another revelation in the lab. I'm gonna make something that I've been kind of eyeing for the last little bit because it's summer and as you know, that can only mean one thing. Pirate core. I blame the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, obviously, for doing that to an entire generation. I want to make a hair piece. I do really like the idea of decorating my hair, often too lazy to actually braid things into it. So the simple solution for my very simple problem, make a thing that I can attach to a hair tie and then just pop in whenever I feel like it. Something like this or that. I think I can at least use one of the marbles and maybe some of the little beads that I got from the self-made kaleidoscope. As for the fabric, I have a bunch of t-shirt hems basically that I cut off from shirts, and obviously I've kept them all because you never know. But in fact, if you're a craftsperson, you do know you're gonna need some of it. You don't know what, which is why you keep everything, but you're gonna need some of it. That you do know. It's a very difficult lifestyle to lead. That's gonna be my base. I'm probably gonna rough that up with, I should have some big files in here somewhere. Another strong contender was actually making a charm for my DIY Cracker Barrel ghost wraith. Because he still doesn't have a proper lantern. I will get to that one day. Different charms for different seasons would be a cool idea. But I think this problem actually sorted itself out. One of the main features is definitely going to be the marble. Encase one in sort of like a mini rope net in the spirit of pirate core. Probably going to be the most fiddly part. So I'm going to start there. Well, that's gonna look like absolute shit, isn't it? I think the beads are a bad idea. Let me rethink and maybe rework that. There we go, much better. Oh yeah, hi. So I think this was a success. After 2 failed attempts, I finally figured out the marble. It was definitely smooth sailing from there. Did the base in one day and then attached the beads on another. Kind of crazy to think about. Obviously, usually projects take me a lot longer, so that was actually really nice. In pretty much exactly 1 episode of James Turner's Sims 4 Tiny Town Challenge, 1 episode of Taskmaster Season 16, because obviously, and the new Space Ninja PLL video. But yeah, I had fun, I got something done, and now I look great, so what more could you ever want? And now that I know a little bit more about what I'm working with, I can do many more and more time-consuming projects with all that stuff. So rock on or whatever. See ya. Fuck.